what strategy can do for your business. So, starting on a new journey, we can look at three things. Firstly, where we are today, what are all the challenges, where we want to go, so that's all your opportunities, and then how will we get there? So that's the plan that you're after building out. As you undertake this new journey, you need to understand the pitfalls of strategy and, if done correctly, how strategy can help your business be successful. There's a great book by Sean Covey and Jim Hewling. So they present 4 primary reasons strategy breaks down. And along with this, there's other findings from studies done by Harvard Business Review across thousands of companies, which show that these hurdles can help you learn from the mistakes of others and achieve great success. So I'm going to take you through these 4 primary reasons. So the first primary reason is that, on why strategy breaks down, is that employees don't understand the corporate strategy. Only 5% of employees are aware of and understand their company's strategy. And imagine almost 90% of middle managers believe leaders frequently communicate strategies to employees. But when you think about it, communication is measured in the output of communication, not on how well communications are understood. So it's very, very important that your employees understand what you're trying to share with them in terms of your strategy. The next one then is the organization does not know how to execute the strategy. So just 20% of managers think their organizations do well in allocating people across business units to support strategic initiatives. And I've seen this time and time again across many of the businesses that I've worked for and worked with. And the allocation of resources for these strategic initiatives is almost null. And what tends to happen is that the strategic initiatives are developed and miraculously somebody is going to do it. So too many people don't know the activities that will deliver the results, and this is true for management and employees. So we need to look at both. This is in part due to a breakdown that happens often after a strategic plan is developed. So what does it mean? It means that we need to change the behaviors and allocate or reallocate resources to effectively and successfully accomplish our strategic initiatives. Because again, if this is not done, how do you expect to deliver the result? The third one is organizations don't track progress. Only 20% of organizations review strategy execution on a monthly basis. That's 20%. So once the plan has been developed and implemented, if measures are not put in place to track progress, corporate strategy execution falls off. And again, I've seen this multiple times with some of the companies that I've worked with, some of my client companies. January is fantastic, great momentum because the team is after doing this fantastic strategy session. February is probably the same, right? February, March, you could be still going, but then something happens in April. So, everyone's forgotten what has been said back in January. Nobody has it in their plan, or nobody has it in their right in front of them. And operations and day-to-day activity seems to just override what happened as part of that strategic plan. So the fourth one is accountability. How are your individual team members held accountable for achieving their goals? Is there some sort of business mechanism that you can assign ownership and follow up with the people who are accountable? So if this is in place, it's just so clear on who is accountable. If you don't have this in place, then a lack of accountability will mean that your progress will be slow or non-existent. as the person that you think is accountable may not believe that they are accountable, and they might be looking over at another person to say, oh, I thought that you were driving this, and ultimately nobody's driving it. Now, if we go back to what strategy can do for your business, well, if you understand it and understand the pitfalls, your company can achieve everything it has dreamed of and more. So ensuring your employees understand the strategy, executing your plan daily, ensuring everyone has your strategy front and center, ensuring that you're tracking your goals, because if you're not measuring your progress, you're not managing it, and ensuring you drive accountability. Now, I want to wish you all the very best success of making that climb over the next couple of years. And I hope you found this information on guiding your company through the strategic process helpful. And if you want to follow up more on these topics, please reach out to me through my website, www.strategybox.ie, for more information. Thank you very much for your time.